Hi, I'm Deborah Mitchell.
Okay. What was your upbringing like when you were a child, and what was it like growing up for you?
I had a very good upbringing, a middle class family. Both parents worked, one sibling at home, a sister. We had chores, responsibilities, but we also were involved in many activities. Um, my mom didn't believe in idle minds, and my parents didn't believe that we should be sitting at home all day. We were latchkey kids. So we took voice lessons, piano, organ lessons, clarinet, flute lessons, swimming. We participated in Girl Scouts. We had day camp, summer camp, the local YMCA. We were involved in a ton of things. Um, it was very nice. We lived in a small community. We were very active in our community. We, our parents used to there was a field in the area, and all the men would gather together and cut the field and create a baseball diamond, and we would have games, and the kids and everyone would play on Sunday, and the whole families and the whole community would come out and have the men against the women or the adults against the teens or something like that. So we were very, very close knit community and family.
Okay. Were there any major social issues that were going on when you were growing up?
Well, one of the things that was major when I was growing up was the racial tension